Christmas story now, according to the Wallaces and the Finks and the McAfees.
Okay.
According to us?
Translation from the McAfees and Wallaces and Finks.
Paraphrase.
Hold on.
Okay.
Translation.
Well, Mary and Joseph had to go to Bethlehem to be in the census for taxing, and Mary was 9 months pregnant and ready to deliver her baby, Jesus. And Joseph took her and put her on a mule, and where's the mule? No mule?
There's a mule.
There's your mule. And they came to Bethlehem, and they went to all the inns.
I'm holding you.
And they went to all the inns and hotels and motels, and nobody would take them in. Everything was full because a lot of people came to the city for taxing. So they came to the last inn, and they said, we don't have any room here either, but we do have a stable out back that you can use to lay down in. There's sheep there, there's cows there, and there's hay. So they went to the stable, and there Mary had the baby Jesus. Pop! The baby was born.
Oh,
I gotta hear the baby cry.
They wrapped baby Jesus up in swaddling clothes, which are basically rags, and they put him in a manger, which is like a cradle type of thing that the oxen ate out of. And there the baby Jesus was very nice and calm and peaceful and restful. And
Nice quiet baby.
and when that happened, a little ways away, on the hills, there were shepherds who were feeding their sheep and watching over them. And it was an April night. It was nice and cool out, but nice and warm at the same time. It was just perfect. 72 degrees out. And angels showed up and told them with great big lights, the biggest lights you ever want to see at Christmas time, they said, behold, we bring you good tidings of great joy, for unto you this day is born in the city of David, which is Bethlehem, Christ the King, the Messiah, who is Jesus. He's in a manger. You'll find him in a manger, lying in a crib there.
I'm supposed
A stable.
I'm supposed to say that?
Say it.
You can say it.
I can't remember all that.
Well,
Jesus is in Bethlehem in the manger. Get your finger.
in Bethlehem in a manger.
Behold, baby Jesus, there's a baby named Jesus in a manger. Just follow a bright, bright star in the sky, and it will lead you to baby Jesus.
Who is Christ the King.
It's Christ the King.
Yes. And so all the shepherds left their sheep and went to see this marvelous thing, and they came to the manger and they saw the baby Jesus in the stable with all the animals, and they said, wow, this is really a crummy place for a king to be born. But they acknowledged that it was the Messiah that was there. And 2 years later, 3 wise men came to a house where now baby Jesus was 2 years old, and the wise men brought gold, frankincense, and myrrh, and gave it to the baby Jesus and the parents, because they were going to have to make a trip down to Egypt, and they would need some money. And they gave it to them, and they had been led by a star in the sky for 2 years that they saw when baby Jesus was born. And now they had to leave and go a different way back home because Herod was going to kill all the babies. And Joseph, being warned in a dream to leave, took Mary and baby Jesus and went down into Egypt and fulfilled the scriptures that he called his son out of Egypt. And that is the story about the baby Jesus.
You have to run from the king.
Gotta run from the king. Mary, you forgot your baby. Your toddler. He's not a baby. He can walk.
You can walk.
Aaron, get up.
Aaron, you're 2 years old.
Aaron, 16, get up.
You're tired.
Walk.
Now you're King Herod. Okay, Savannah as Mary.
Amber as Joseph.
And
Angel. I want to kill you. Megan as Pete. I can't.
As a shepherd and King Herod.
I hate King Herod.
And Isaac as a donkey.
And a wise man.
And the sheep.
And a sheep. Aaron. as baby Jesus.
And Ethan.
As a
Wise guy. And a wise
As a
man.
show.
Okay, everybody.
star.
As a punk wise man.
Everybody bow, okay?
Okay, everybody sit down.
Get up and bow.
Bend over.
Okay,
Kurt,
everybody
bow.
hold hands, hold hands, hold hands.
Bow and Kurt.
1, 2, 3, bow.
Bow down.
Okay.
Careful, Isaac. Be careful.
And Opa as the narrator.
Careful, people like
And our audience.
Okay.
We want you to start.
Daddy Wallace, Daddy Fink, and Mommy Fink.
And the photographer.
And the photographer, and then the director.
The director.
What about
and the
Caleb?
photographer.